So, you're going to Coachella, your time is limited, and you're a dance music fan. These are the 12 artists I would highly recommend seeing every single day. Hey guys, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name is Emma. I'm a content creator from New Jersey with a focus on the dance music and rave space. And today we're going to be diving into Coachella's lineup. So because there are too many talented acts on this lineup, I figured we would break it down day by day and I would give you guys only 12 artist recommendations per day that I would highly recommend you guys go see. All of these are assorted dance music artists from different genres, really incredible acts, and I think you will regret it if you don't go see these artists. So let's dive into Friday. So up first, I would recommend going to see Dombresky. He is one of my favorite human beings and favorite house music artists. A lot of his music is very uplifting, kind of feel-good house, a lot of disco house. It's a good time every time, and you really can't go wrong with him. So definitely kick off your weekend with that. Jamie Jones is a world-renowned DJ and producer. He is the label boss of Hot Creations. He also curates an event series called Paradise. He's just such an amazing artist, you guys. He's more on the techno side of music, but he has just his own style that's super unique. I would definitely recommend going to see him. Kyle Watson is a personal favorite of mine. I'm starting to feel it. Do you feel it too? Really groovy, like bass house and deep house. It just is so good. It like hits you in the soul. He's got releases on Higher Ground, Diplo's label, Dirty Bird. Just honestly one of my favorite house music artists. I think you'll really enjoy his set. Maceo Plex is another one I've never seen live, so that's personally why I would make it a point. This is a techno act that I think you guys will really enjoy, so highly recommend Maceo Plex. Then we've got Mala. Mala is an artist I've been a fan of since 2016. He's more on like the dirty, like clubby sounding bass house, just like really sexy, gives you like underground club vibes. So you kind of can't go wrong with Mala. That's always going to be a good time. Mochak is an artist that just continues to grow in popularity. I continue to see his name out there more and more in the tech house scene, and I haven't had a chance to see him yet. So Mochak, put that on your list. Nora En Pure is another one I want to throw out there if you guys are more into deep house, if you want something that's like a little bit chiller and melodic, a little bit soulful. She's been crushing deep house for years now. She's absolutely incredible. So I would highly recommend going to see Nora. Test Pilot is a techno act. It is actually Deadmau5's alias. So that's always fun to see live. It's a little bit different from what he does with Deadmau5. So if you guys want some techno in your day, definitely go see Test Pilot. Then I would say the Chemical Brothers. Also haven't had a chance to see them live, but it's a live electronic act. They're from the UK. They have a focus on really cool audio and visual experiences. So I feel like at Coachella, that would be a really special performance. Then you've got Two Friends. I threw them in here because if you guys know, you know, they make all of the big booty remixes, which used to be like the only things I would play when I went to the gym, like in my early 20s. So if you guys just want really like fun poppy EDM sounding music, that's kind of like party vibes, go see Two Friends. Then we've got Vintage Culture, easily one of my favorite artists on this entire lineup. He is one of the best house music producers, primarily tech house, but he's been releasing some like kind of techno sounding tracks lately. Never miss him when he's on a lineup. He's one of my favorite acts. And then we've got White Fang on here, which was a discovery for me, but you guys might already know that this is Alice in Wonderland's alias, which is really exciting. So Allison is on this lineup. It features a lot of her vocals. It is electronic music, but more so with influences of punk, industrial bass, and synth blends. It's just really like edgy and cool for her to do something outside of Alice in Wonderland, her main act that she performs under. So if you see the name White Fang on there and you didn't know who it is, it's Alice in Wonderland's alias. So definitely go see that. All right, Saturday. We've got some pretty heavy hitters here. So you kind of can't go wrong with Calvin Harris. The man doesn't play many shows anymore, and he's one of the biggest headliners on there, and you're just going to get all of like the nostalgia feel good kind of music. He's one of the reasons I got into dance music, so definitely would be going to see Calvin Harris. Then I would make it a point to go see Chloe Calais, who is a DJ, producer, and multi-instrumentalist from Paris. She produces like French electro music. Haven't had a chance to see her yet, so I would make it a point, again, to see a lot of new acts. Speaking of new acts, Colin is somebody I haven't seen yet. So they describe his music as layered textures with soaring sounds of nostalgia, more deep house kind of sounds. He gave me like Lane 8 vibes. So if you guys are into that, I would go see Colin. Elderbrook, also one of my favorite artists on this lineup. I saw him at Electric Forest, you guys, and he was incredible live. He sings live. He has this like whole live setup that he does. And I just had chills, like between his vocals and the way he like broke out his songs live. Like it was one of the most incredible performances I've ever seen. So it is dance music, but it just also gives like different electronic vibes to it. I don't know. It's really, really cool. I absolutely love Elderbrook, so I would highly recommend seeing him. She said you want my body, but just want the feeling. And then my number one of the whole weekend, Eric Prydz is presenting Hollow at Coachella, which if you don't know, you guys, Eric Prydz is one of the most like well-respected and well-known DJs in the world, and his Hollow show is a special performance that they put on, which is absolutely incredible. So it's this whole visual experience that he does. I'm not sure what stage this would be at because I've never done Coachella, but you need to go for the combination of like the most incredible like progressive house music with the most insane like visuals experience you'll ever see in your life. Like it's absolutely insane. So please go see Eric Prydz presents Hollow. It's a whole special visual experience, so definitely don't miss that. Then we have Francis Mercier, who is one of the fastest growing artists in the underground house scene. His music blends the international and soulful vocals. He kind of reminded me of Black Coffee, so if you guys like Black Coffee sound, I think you will like Francis. Then we have Hot Since 82. On your Saturday lineup, you guys, he's one of my favorite like deep/tech house artists. I would highly recommend his songs Makeup and Buggin'. Absolutely love him. Then we have Mark Rebelé is on here. He is more of like spoken word vocalist, but he mixes live and like makes songs up on the spot that are really funny. Like humor is a huge part of his brand as well. So it would just be so entertaining to finally see Mark live. So I would definitely recommend him if you want a very entertaining performance. And then we have a lot of melodic techno, which is one of my favorite genres right now. So Mathame is definitely one I would go see. Absolutely incredible melodic techno duo. There's just something about their music that's like so like big and like epic sounding, and it just is like very like now like very current and modern, their music. If you like Art Bat and Tale of Us, you would like Mathame, so definitely go check them out. Then Monolink, also kind of up this alley as a singer-songwriter and electronic producer. A lot of artists like Tale of Us have remixed Monolink's music. Really beautiful, kind of like haunting vocals mixed with like the melodic techno trance sound. So again, if you like that. Sophie Tucker, absolutely love Sophie Tucker. They're also filed under some of the most entertaining performers in the dance music scene. They sing live. They have a whole performance. Sophie plays guitar. Tucker sings, plays piano. Like they do different fun dance moves. Like they really, really get into their live performances. And they're just one of my favorite dance music acts out there. So I love everything there is about Sophie Tucker. And then lastly for Saturday, Tale of Us. This was one of the names when I saw it. I was like, do I want to buy tickets to Coachella? Because Tale of Us is on this lineup with Eric Prydz Hollow. So they're arguably one of the most impactful duos in dance music right now. Again, in the melodic techno side of things, they're an Italian DJ producer duo. They curate absolutely insane visual and audio experiences. Their label is called Afterlife, and their whole mission with that is to raise the realm of consciousness through it. So you guys have probably seen Tale of Us visuals on like Instagram and TikTok. It is like emotional, it is awe-inspiring, it is a journey. You will be transported into another dimension with them. So that would be like an absolute non-negotiable. You need to go see Tale of Us. And then rounding it out, guys, this is how I would end your weekend on Sunday. You've got Too Many DJs, which was a new discovery for me. It's a Belgian electronic band. I just thought that was really fun sounding, so I would go see that. Then you have Adam Beyer, who is one of the biggest techno acts in the world, very, very high demand, major headliner for festivals. He owns the label Drum Code. Honestly, one of the most incredible acts I've seen. Every time I see him live, you just go on, you're taken on a journey. Like, even if you've never heard his music before, just go see him and you will understand. Like, you'll get it, and it's going to be some of the most incredible techno you've ever heard laid down live. So definitely see Adam. Big Wild, if you are into more of like a live act, he is an electronic producer, composer, vocalist, and sound engineer. Just like really fun. I feel like uplifting, groovy sounds. I think you guys would really like him if you like more of like the live act, or if you're kind of in between like indie and dance. I think you would like Big Wild. Then we have Boris Breha, who is high-tech minimalist. He has a super unique sound. I got into him in 2022, and he just doesn't sound like anyone else. You can tell when it's a Boris track. There's just something like super sexy about it. It's that like really interesting combination between like melodic and techno. Like, it's just his own genre that he made up. Really amazing builds, incredible drops. Space Diver is one of my favorite tracks by him, but I would highly, highly recommend going to see him. Even if you don't know his music, you will be blown away. And then a couple other favorites for me on Sunday, Camel Fat, one of the best tech house duos. Absolutely love them. Their track The Sign with Anima came out last year. It was one of my favorite tracks of the year. Cannot go wrong with Camel Fat. Cassian, I'm such a big fan of Cassian. I feel like he's so underrated and people don't talk about him enough. But oh my God, he's one of my favorite acts as well. He is from, I believe, Sydney, Australia. Absolutely incredible. He's also on more of like the deep house side. He's remixed like Rufus Du Sol a lot. Yeah, if you guys like Rufus or Odessa, I feel like you'll like Cassian. Fisher and Chris Lake are playing together. I thought that they were on the lineup separately, but I believe they are playing a back-to-back set together, so that will be incredible. Amazing producers. They're so much fun together. Definitely go see that. You have Gordo on here. That is Carnage's alias. I haven't seen him live yet. I'm not the biggest fan of Carnage as a person, but I do want to check out this new act that he's doing. It's also more in like the house and techno realm. So Gordo is there if you want to go check out that. Then you have Jai Wolf, who is more on the like electronic, indie, melodic side. Kind of like put you in your feels style music. Starlight, Indian Summer. Absolutely incredible tracks by him. But yeah, just very feelsy. I feel like you guys would like that one. And then my last three, we have LPGOB. Who is one of my favorite human beings in the entire world. Incredible, incredible artist, producer, label head. She plays live piano during her performances. She has really inspirational visuals that she uses. She owns a nonprofit called Femme House, which helps female and non-binary folk learn production skills and sound engineering and things like that. She's done amazing things this year working with like orchestras. She just did this whole performance with Pete Tong. So she's absolutely fucking crushing it and is on the up and up and up and up. So definitely go see LP. MK, one of the biggest dance music producers in the world, one of the most in-demand producers. You guys probably know a lot of his songs. It's things you would hear on the radio. Like, he has hundreds of millions of streams on Spotify. You're going to be singing, dancing, feeling all the feels. Absolutely amazing. And then lastly, we have Tasha. Tasha is an amazing rising house act. Just put out an album called Capricorn Sun. That's fantastic. Just really interesting, fresh take on dance music. She's got a lot of really beautiful vocals that are like very soulful on her tracks. So very into what she's doing, and I think she's got a cool perspective. So that is it, guys. If you were going to see 12 artists every single day, just dance music artists, that is who I would be going to see. Of course, it's Coachella. I would want to go explore and see some other things, but I know what I like, and it's the dance music side of things, so I would be at those stages quite a bit. But please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, I would absolutely love it if you guys would hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Fall into you.